Hi, I'm at the Indian Folk Project with Peeyush here. Please subscribe to the channel for all the juice and all the great interviews for the independent artists. All the music of our time just sounds the same. It's all sound the same. You can't tell who's who. I have not really pursued the film business. I think
You have a new management now. Just saying. How's that mother of music?
hi. Cut that. I also know artists who have millions of listeners and whatnot, and they don't say, man. It was the fastest song I wrote in my life. दिल पे शोरी तू करे दुनिया से ना डरे शोहरत ये तेरी दो दिन की मेहमान. So it's been told to me by professionals कि dude पैसा दो ना मार्केटिंग का. आपका मार्केटिंग बजट किधर है?
Raman Negi.
हाँ. बेस प्लेयर नहीं उस बैंड में, बट
बहुत बढ़िया दिन, बहुत बढ़िया मौसम, बहुत बढ़िया माहौल. छत पर लेकर के मैं गया भाई को, फिर हमने कुछ बातें की, फिर हमने बातों के साथ कुछ अलग किया और फिर हमने डिस्कस किया कि हम किस तरीके का इंटरव्यू करेंगे. सो आप कह सकते हैं कि ये एक किस्म का फिक्स्ड इंटरव्यू भी है, बट विद्वानों में मतभेद है. दिस इज द इंडियन फोक प्रोजेक्ट. मेरा नाम पीयूष है एंड आई हैव विद मी वेटरन बोले, लेजेंड बोले, क्या बोले?
रमन.
द रमन नेगी.
Hey, thank you. Glad to be
तो
here.
यहाँ पर हवाई जहाज से, ट्रेन से?
Uber. आम आदमी Uber.
तुमने जो मेरे जोक के पेट में है,
क्या करना था बताना. Let's just take it again.
फिर से ओके टेक 2. तो यहाँ पर तुम प्लेन से आए, ट्रेन से आए?
चॉपर ने ड्रॉप किया.
अच्छा फिर मार दिया साहब. इस बारे में बात नहीं करनी थी, बहुत नहीं करें. बाय एनीवे. वंडरफुल टू हैव यू मैन.
Hey man, glad to be here.
मुझे एक बात पूछनी थी कि ये सारे जितने भी मोस्ट ऑफ द आर्टिस्ट, नॉट सारे, आई एम नॉट जनरलाइजिंग, तो फिर दिन में काले चश्मा क्यों लगाते हो?
यार ऑनेस्टली मैं तो अभी नींद में हूँ और ये चश्मे में है, नंबर वाला चश्मा है.
अच्छा.
Yeah, I've made it like that. I have to go, and also it was too early, I guess. And you look really fresh.
We are doing it at 11:30.
अच्छा.
It's too early.
Yeah, I mean sort of. So चश्मा लगा के बस यही पॉइंट है, क्लियर दिख जाता है और आपको पता लगे मैं कहाँ देख रहा हूँ, so it's fine. And you know, you feel less anxious, I guess. कि there is something between you and me. Yeah.
Now, of course, in some of the cases, people don't want to show their red eyes. Is it? What do you have to say about that?
In a lot of places you do that. I mean, you know, because life is so hectic. You get to play and you get to then party after that. And mostly interviews are in the morning. So yeah, you're fair about it.
मेरा सबसे गंभीर सवाल ये है. रॉकन देखिए.
हाँ. Bass player नहीं उस बैंड में, but yeah. That's
रॉकन में if you have to punch holes, कि भाई असल जिंदगी एक आर्टिस्ट की क्या होती है, बैंड की क्या होती है, वर्सेस रॉकन में दिखाया है.
मुझे घर ही समझ नहीं आया था फरहान अख्तर का, इतना बड़ा घर था उसका. I couldn't get it. I just couldn't get it, man.
वो फ्लिसी होती है आर्टिस्ट में.
मतलब I'm just trying to say that it was a film, yeah, it worked, but I didn't find it like real like that, you know. The only real thing was that they played a Jagrata show in the movie, I guess, a Shadi show. I think that was the realized that movie was. And there is no bass player in the band, so I couldn't take them seriously. Rock on है मतलब, okay, bass player किधर आपके band?
आर्टिस्ट कम्युनिटी ने देखी क्यों पिक्चर और जज किया था?
Full on. It's like people who actually make a living out of it. Of course they do.
It was more about relationships rather than the musician.
That's what all the stuff is based on. Yeah.
And the egos of the artists.
Yeah. I don't even remember. मेरे को याद है कि उसमें अर्जुन रामपाल
और उसमें लड़ाई है.
Yeah. Hey.
Yeah.
Shut up. Yeah. अच्छा मैं भूल गया, बहुत पुरानी मूवी है यार ये.
We've seen and heard a lot about bands internationally, in Indian circuit as well. Ego कितना play आता है? Ego का play कितना है? क्योंकि everybody is a creative person, everybody thinks कि हम तो यहाँ के तैमूर हैं.
I like तैमूर.
अब सैफ अली खान की पिक्चर पे टैग मत करो इस.
Oh yeah man, you're so good at it man. Ego play man, वो तो it's a part of. I think everybody has an ego, every human being, and it's a part of the thing. Like how you control it is actually the game, I think. And in bands or in any sort of team that you are at, I think it always has play, but you have to see that the art wins, not the ego, I guess. I think that's
everybody has a perspective कि वो आर्ट के रेफर सही represent लेते हैं.
हाँ मतलब
सबको तो यही लगता है ना कि भाई मैं जो कर रहा हूँ, मैं जो ये कॉर्ड बजा रहा हूँ, ये सही है, मैं जो मेलोडी दे रहा हूँ, ये सही है.
हाँ
तुझे क्या प्रॉब्लम?
हाँ अदरवाइज जियोगे कैसे? बिकॉज मोर देन द अप्रिसिएशन यू face criticism, I think, because now everything is open, everybody can comment, everybody can tell you that you suck, and you can't do anything about it. So I think you have to actually really believe what you are creating and not really listen to everybody about it, See, अगर 10 चाहने वाले तो 100 नहीं बचा गाली देने वाले, and it's a part of the thing.
At the time when Hindi fan circle started, like there was like history, there's and people have sustained like Parikrama or Indian of you survived all that onslaught because हम सिनेमा के गानों पे पले बड़े वाली जनता है.
Yeah.
Right. तब से लेकर अब तक जितने भी आर्टिस्ट हैं in the independent space, somehow they look down upon Hindi films, you say. Are you also one of them? A, B, क्यों है सर? क्यों?
काफी घातक सवाल. I think yes, they do. In the sense, I think the greatest era of Hindi music that I feel was from the 60s and the 70s. I believe that. And I think even if you say that we know all the 90s ka music, and we know 80s ka Hindi music, non-film music or film music, but the songs that have really stood the test of times is the songs that everybody knows. Mera Joota Hai Jawani, like Babuji Dheere Chalna, all of these songs. I think that was a part of film music. Like I would not even call it Bollywood and like disrespect it. I think that was a golden time of music, of film. So in comparison, in film music, that is Indian music. That for me, that was first Indian music that I heard. Okay, and that time we were not looking at it as a कि film का है ये इसका है क्योंकि तब कोई scene नहीं था बाकी कोई independent or however you like non-film music. So that is so good and that is so experimental, great. But after that, I think A.R. Rahman has a great like body of work which everybody stands by it, audience or the creator, because it's actually very good. And what we refer to we dislike for Hindi music or look down at film music, I think it's fair, man. I believe it's fair. Like not all of it is bad, but most of it is bad. Like how the most of cinema is very, I don't know what they're talking about. I don't follow.
Especially the dark times of the 90s. Did you?
No. Dude,
I'm sure that this must be a cringe content for you, but
no, I'll tell you. So I grew up in Ambala, right? So lower middle class family, we only had a BPL VCR, Sanyo VCR, right? VCP VCR, whatever. And that was, I remember my family bought it on EMIs, man. 21,000 का था वो उस time पे, right? And my family friend Aroda uncle, he had a library, like that you go to a video library and they open like it's just movies, right? Damn right, all sort of movies. So and I used to watch a lot of movies with my dadi because she was a Shammi Kapoor fan. So she would ask me to put on the film, and I was a kid. And I would watch like a movie every day with her, like of all sorts, like from Pyasa to Shammi Kapoor's whole catalog to Rishi Kapoor to everything. So you watch that, and then you know all the music, right? You watch all the Kishore Kumar, Ashok Kumar, everything. You do that, and that's how you come to the 80s. And then the cinema is taking some other form, and then comes the 90s, where there is Loha. There is what? Raat Kar Doon. And then comes Shah Rukh Khan, Dar, Ram Jaane.
But have you remember Ram Jaane?
Man, come on. So when you're a movie buff like that, and by that time अभी तुम अंग्रेजी में तुम कुछ नहीं कर रहे हो, अभी तुम कूल नहीं हो, राइट? अभी तुम्हें वही सब कर रहे हो कि तुम स्मॉल टाउन में हो, वहाँ पहुँचता ही नहीं है मान लिए.
जो ज़्यादातर जनता होती है, इंक्लूडिंग मी, हमें हमेशा से ये रहता है, मुझे मैं भी लगता है, मुझे हमेशा लगता है कि ये जो बैंड चल रही थी जनता इंडिया की, इनसे जब मुझे आपने सुना है सलील चौधरी और ये Dude, Tupac said this. और अगर उनसे बात करें कि अच्छा कोई फिलोसोफर है कि वो काफका और उसके नीचे बात नहीं करेंगे. ऐसा परसेप्शन
नहीं, परसेप्शन नहीं है, सच सत्य भी है बहुत कुछ. क्योंकि like I think now I listen to more non-Hindi music. You know, as I grew up then I used to when I was probably 16, 17. You know, and it has, I don't know how that has happened. But I think that has happened because of MTVs and stuff, and it's not bad. Because to play a guitar and to write your own song as one guy, I think that has come from a Dylan or a Tom Petty or those people, right? And to sing in Hindi and to do the poetry in Hindi or whatever, poet नहीं हूँ मैं, to write your story has come from Indian writers, poets. Hindi is very hard to read, man. असली साहित्य जो लिखा हुआ है, right? And I don't think लोग इतना कंज्यूम करते हैं यार, जो इधर का साहित्य है, जो हमारा कहानी है, you know, हमारी कहानी जो वो नहीं करते लोग, और वो एक्चुअली प्रमोट भी नहीं किया जाता मेरे हिसाब से. In the schools and because स्कूलों में भी हमारे मतलब अम्बाला के स्कूल में शेक्सपियर का प्ले हो रहा था, dude. You know, मैंने बड़े भाई साहब प्रेमचंद दिल्ली में आके देखा है, कोपरनिकस मार्ग में जो सब थिएटर है ना, मैंने वहाँ देखा है. मैंने गालिब का प्ले, टॉम ऑल्टर वाज प्लेइंग गालिब, great Tom Alter, and he was doing Galib's play, and I went after my job and I saw it and it blew my mind. He was so good and he recited all the great poetry and the whole audience was completing his, you know.
शुरुआत में मुझे लगती थी कि ये टॉम ऑल्टर, ये आदमी की साफ तलफ़ुज़ और डिक्शन इसकी उर्दू में कैसे
Oh my God, man. Yeah, man. I was 23 when I watched that play in Delhi. And it blew my mind. I was like, यही है, ये है अपना मुल्क, you know, like ये अपनी आर्ट है, basically. So अब हम we are a products of urban India ना, अंग्रेजी मीडियम में गया पढ़ने और वहाँ पे अंग्रेजी जो टीचर है उसका ज़्यादा महत्व है. I think so. I mean, as a kid I used to feel that way. But
English teachers इसके याद रहती थी कि because याद रहती थी.
Yeah, exactly. I know what you mean. So वो urban India में बड़े हो गए आप and you become this dude who just goes to all these gigs and watch these people cover the Who and.
Were you considered a cool kid when you were growing up?
I don't think so, man. I don't think so. Because I wasn't. I didn't have that much money as the other, you know, and but I was good at studies and sports.
फिर उसके बाद तुमने एक इंजीनियरिंग की सीट भी खाई.
Oh my God, man! तुझे सब पता है, dude. Yeah, मतलब music was also part of.
मगर तो music.
Hi. Cut that. I think engineering में शुरू हुआ था. Because you go to a college and you.
Exposure बढ़ जाता है.
या और बाकी कॉलेजों से लैन पे they put out all these videos of all these great bands, and now you have this free collection of videos and albums. And मैंने पहली बार मेटालिका मेरे को सुनाया गया था. वुडस्टॉक 99 की सीडी घूम रही थी हमारे कॉलेज में, हॉस्टल में. तो one of my seniors found out that I was inclined towards music, so he called me and he's like, तो रैगिंग हुई पहले मेरी. And उसके पहले my purview of music was what I used to see on MTV and stuff. And yeah, that's how it started.
शुरुआत शूलर पे है ना. इधर देखो टाइमलाइन के हिसाब से चल.
Yeah.
किसने छुआ था कि छुला हुआ?
I don't know, man. I am telling you, man. That's how I write songs. It just comes to me and just write them, and it was the fastest song I wrote ever in my life.
So if you have to define your music, like मैं इस तरीके का मेरे गाने या मेरा म्यूजिक किस तरीके का होता है?
पहले how you start as a songwriter, you usually write about things you know or you want, like you want something from the world, so you write about that sort of a rebellion, you know, in your things, and then it happens to you. The world gives it to you, you know, and then you are there. Now what? What is my life story? And then now I'm getting to the zone where I want to write about anything. I want to write about a teacher that bullied me in the college for wanting to be a musician, not, you know. So I wrote it in my album called Shagir Blues, you know, but it took me 20 years and a couple of bands to get to that point, right? But the idea was always to write a song to write a song about your self-indulgence and how it is making you feel. Are you winning or are you losing? So I wrote a song called Dastane Shock. So now if you ask me one-liner, I can't give you, but I can tell you that you can write about flirting with somebody and getting rejected and make it a song, you know, Mastani. That is so that became my idea of what I go through or what people go through in normal life.
Can we hear that, Mastani? If you can,
Yeah, sure.
are we carrying the guitar?
मस्तानी कहे ना दिल लगाओ मेरी जान, जानू दिल फेंक तू बदनाम, हंसती है वो जैसे पंखुड़ी गुलाब, थमाए दिलों के ये सैलाब। पूछूं उनसे छुपे कहाँ थे अब तलक, ढूंढ ज़मीन हर फलक, कहती है मुझसे तेरे मानू ना ऐलान, दिल फेंक तू बदनाम, दिल पे शोरी तू करे, दुनिया से ना डरे, शोहरत ये तेरी 2 दिन की मेहमान। कत्थई आंखें लटों में लाखों है किरदार, गिराए दिलों की ये सरकार, पूछूं उनसे छुपे कहाँ थे अब तलक, ढूंढ ज़मीन हर फलक, कहती है मुझसे तेरे मानू ना ऐलान, दिल फेंक तू बदनाम, दिल पे शोरी तू करे, दुनिया से ना डरे, शोहरत ये तेरी 2 दिन की मेहमान। मस्तानी वो है कहाँ, ढूंढा मैंने ये जहां।
ऐसे रहते तुम सब इस चीज में टिकट खरीद के जाते हैं। मैं बाबूजी मैं
थैंक यू।
जैसे तुमने मुझे एक जगह कहा है कि यार मैं 15 साल से छूलो बजा रहा हूँ, वो मुझे पता है कि वो मसल मेमोरी है कि मैं गया इस तरीके से बजाना। Have you ever tried to I mean of course that has become popular and that's why you're doing that.
I don't do that anymore.
I mean I'm saying generally people do because अब वो popular हो गया, उसमें क्यों छेड़छाड़ करें?
Yeah.
जैसे हरिहरन every time he sings तू ही रे, he sings in completely different.
हाँ,
Musicians ही बैंड हो जाती है।
absolutely.
है ना? So if you have to go back in time and if you have to recreate your own song
Yeah.
right now, can we do any of your songs?
I don't think we can do that because the song you're talking about, Tu Hi Re, see, you need to have that art form needs to have like that much of a juice. I'm already working on my new album and stuff like that. I think this is the most chaotic phase of my life and also the most creative that I could released 10 songs last year and I'm about to later this year I'll drop my second album,
Wonderful.
Yeah, it is like I wanted to tap into it, rather than actually wasting any time in anything, because I want to write more and more about different things, and I'm now discovering different aspects of my songwriting that has opened because of Shakhsiyat, my debut, that I could try so many things because I was thinking it should be called How to Lose a Million Fans in 10 Songs, like, that was my idea कि मैंने इतना stretch कर दिया है उसको album में
more.
I mean, the beauty part is that I'm on a tour right now and 3 cities left, and I go play different parts of the country, and now these people come of all age groups and they sing all these songs and they rock out with me, and also I get to jam with my band, and it's like I am really finally able to do, like, you go and you said a different version of it, so I already do that for my new songs. You just go and you jam on it.
This Maqbool jam is something जो आपको बहुत अलग तरीके से छूता है. You can do that for us.
It goes something like this now. कहूँ मैं किससे अपनी इस मिट्टी के हर रंग का वो हिंद कहीं बसा इस ज़मीं पे, ओ ओ ओ ला 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 ना 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 ना, झांका जो मैंने देखूं गिरे बानों में, चिड़िया सोने की बट रही अब अखबारों में. बादशाहों की हुजूरियत, मकबूलों की जमूरियत, मजहबों का ये फिर हो चुकी अब बहुत देर. हर नजर बिक गई है जुबान, हर कलम है नीलाम, हुजूरों को सलाम. हर नजर बिक गई है जुबान, हर कलम है नीलाम, हुजूरों को सलाम.
This reminds me, and I'm not kidding, this while you were playing this every time I listen to this song, first हम देखेंगे आ रहा है. So it was also about this voice of the people.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it kind of. जो यहाँ के जो writers हैं हमारे, like, मतलब उनका जितने अदब से नाम लो उतना कम है बेसिकली, मेरे को ऐसा लगता है. एंड जो वो राइटिंग है उसने मुझे बहुत इंस्पायर किया, बिकॉज इतनी क्रांति हो ही नहीं सकती किसी और लैंग्वेज की पोइट्री में, जो मेरे को लगता है. जैसे नहीं हिंदी, और आप हिंदी उर्दू जो भी बोलो, हिंदुस्तानी पोइट्री बेसिकली. आई राइट इन हिंदुस्तानी, लाइक मुझे नहीं पता कि वो कौन था, हमें तो आपने किताबें बना के दी हैं, हम तो वही पढ़ रहे हैं ब्रो. हिंदुस्तानी है मेरी लैंग्वेज, हिंदुस्तानी है, मैं उसमें लिखता हूँ. एंड या इट इज देयर.
How important is social media to you?
I mean, it's my shop. I guess I would be very honest. Like, social media is not for me to connect with my friends. My friends are on my WhatsApp. Once upon a time it was a thing to connect to your friends, I think, right? Now it is just only the creators are promoting their stuff, and how important it is important in the way that I get a lot of feedback from people who listen to my music, and it's important in that sense that I can put out. Now I'm not like the million follower guy. I have a small, my own set of people who follow me, and it is easier for me to connect to them directly and listen to them what they're trying to say and put my music out. So in that way it's important, but other than this, mostly it's diversion.
I heard you say, and you just said it and you smiled. Are these ukulele singers?
Oh man, let's not get into that. No, I'm going to change that process. I'm going to say, yeah, it is not for me. That's what I've been told. ये बोलना होता है यार, आप तो मतलब, bro, don't break it down for people. What I meant was that all the music of our times just sounds the same. That's what I meant. It's all sound the same. You can't tell who is who, And that was, I wish, that's what I'm learning, to say things in a, what do you call it?
Politically correct way.
Yeah, PC way, man.
Like, आजकल virality of the songs are also dependent on those Insta reels.
Oh, yeah.
You think हाँ, ये पता है कि ऐसा होता है. How important it is to you?
I mean, I would love to go viral by doing nothing, for sure. कि ठीक है, my life, you know, would be in a different thing, but it's been told to me because I'm on to my second album, so it's been told to me by professionals कि dude, पैसा दो ना मार्केटिंग का, you know, like आपका मार्केटिंग बजट किधर है? Like कोई मार्केटिंग नहीं dude, अब मेरे को नहीं करना है सब. And they said this is stupidity, but I also believe that it has really told me कि मेरी खुद की औकात कितनी है. You know, if I put out my music over a period of 1 year and I release 6 videos or 7 videos and release 10 songs and I go play out shows, it really tells me how many tickets do I sell, how many people really give a shit. Because I also know artists who have millions of listeners and whatnot, and they don't say shit, man. So what do you make out of that? You know? So I would not want to have a million people under me and then can't sell 500 tickets, man. I can't be that guy. I would rather sell 200 tickets and be happy with my thing. And I think I'm going to release a lot of music.
You just opened a Pandora's box.
Oh,
You just
Cut
opened
this.
a Pandora's box because in every live gig there's like हम इतने पैसे लेते हैं हम इतने पैसे लेंगे बट जब आप उनसे ये सवाल पूछो कि अच्छा तो आप अपनी कॉस्ट रिकवर करोगे मतलब इन डिसेंट वे तो फिर वो ईगो का इशू आ जाता है
हाँ.
आप हमसे
क्या बात कर रहे हो आप?
क्या
तूने बोल कर दिया ये? No. We are looking for you front the money. Yeah, you can count the number of people who actually play live.
तुमने जो भी काम किया है काफी इट्स अ ह्यूज बॉडी ऑफ वर्क और तुम्हारे लिखने का जो तरीका है वो बहुत ही डिटेल मालगुडी टेस्ट टाइप का मुझे ऐसा लगता है.
Thank you.
अंताक्षरी में म से क्या था
मस्तानी गए मिला एक दिन म से मिला एक दिन सरफेरा वो नशे में हूं कहीं मेरी सुन चाहूं मैं भी फूकना तख्त ताजों की दुनिया किताबों में हो मेरा हाशियाए नाम हुए लतीफे बहुत हुई देर अब होने को रात मोहब्बत कर रही मेरा इंतजार सुल्फों में उनकी बस्ती है मेरी कायनात दुनिया मिल भी गई तो क्या समझेगी अपने जज्बात कह के यूं चल दिया वो माफी दो हूं नशे में गुम जाओ मिलने दुनिया से तुम अगर खो दो मासूमियत
ये म से गाते हो सामने वाला क्या गाता हो
मतलब ये
एक काम करते पैकअप
hey man very glad to be here to have this conversation it was fun you know
तो लग रहा है कि हम ये खत्म कर रहे हैं 2 सवाल और बचे
अरे पूछो दबा के पूछो
अब पूछता बहुत गंदा We were talking about the people who started and whom you kind of followed for certain period of time जैसे के हो गए एक point of time पे लकी अली थे इंडियन ओशन है ये सारे के सारे
yeah
ये सारे के सारे कहीं ना कहीं आकर के हिंदी फिल्म म्यूजिक के महासागर में थोड़े गोते लगा चुके हैं
अच्छा हाँ
है ना हैव यू एवर बीन अप्रोच्ड और इन योर बकेट लिस्ट यू हैव कि चल यार ये भी करके देख लेते हैं
I've been approached by people but that never worked out and honestly बताऊं I have not really pursued the film business like how my friends have pursued it. I think
you have a new management now. Just saying.
Yeah, they might get me. They are very smart. They're like, bro, सब करेंगे हम. Relax, sit down. You know, like. But see, मेरे को लगता है कि जब तक मेरे पास माल है, जब तक मैं खुद की गाना लिख रहा हूँ, तब तक मैं अपने ब्रेन को एंगेज कर लूँगा. और in the hope that what I do has certain value to the music community that I'm part of, and it adds something new to it. And that keeps me busy. And I the fact is that I live in Delhi for the last 17 years of my life, and I don't want to move to Bombay. Bombay is a lovely city, but I don't think I could. I don't see myself with a fit in a scenario like that, or maybe I haven't gotten the opportunity yet to really explore what I would do. But I think if somebody needs a song, then they can come to me. I could write it for sure, but I think those things don't happen that often. And
Before we wrap up, one sneak peek into the upcoming album that you have.
oh yeah, I'm going to play a little bit of a song called Qismat, and that is going to be the next single. I like the fact you're detailed man. तूने सारे सवाल पूछे मुझसे आज, पुराने जमाने से लेके नए जमाने के.
कुछ करना ही नहीं आज पूरे दिन में.
या
अब मैंने चले जाना है और प्रोडक्शन टीम को बोलना है चलो बढ़िया सा इंटरव्यू काट दो.
उसने की फिर मन मर्जी, बेख्तियारी सी मोहब्बत, शौक शायद हम उनके, उसकी तलब इस कदर अब ना खबर इस जहां की, शुरू का फिलौए मोहब्बत है हकीकत ख्वाबों सी, खुद को भूलूं मैं हर पल. ओ ओ ओ ओ ओ ओ ओ ओ ओ ओ, हमको फिर यूं बदल के कह पहले से नहीं तुम, मेरा यार करे मन मर्जी, उसकी तलब इस कदर अब, फरार दिल जो कैदों से गुम उस नजर के पिंजरे में, उस अदा के बादल में उड़ना चाहूं मैं हर पल. पिघले अरमां उनके साये में, रंजिशें न कोई न खुद से ना जहां से, पिघले उनके साये में, रंजिशें ना कोई ना खुद से ना जहां से, फरार दिल जो कैदों से गुम उस नजर के पिंजरे में, उस अदा के बादल में उड़ना चाहूं मैं हर पल, हमको मिली मोहब्बत सर फिरे की थी किस्मत.
Sneak peek.
Yeah,
the new
that's
album.
Qismat.
This was actually yes बोले बहुत बोले क्योंकि चल तो रहा है indie and folk project IFP with me, Mr. Negi.
Thank you, man. Thank you, everybody here. Sorry we bored you for like what? बहुत टाइम था, but thank you so much for having me here. Thank you so much.
ये सब तो ठीक है, हमारी दुकान के लिए भी तो बोल दो ना कि subscribe to this channel indie and folk project IFP.
Subscribe to Indian Folk Project IFP for more juice on the scene and all the inner gossip of all the indie celebrities.
ये तुमने कर दिया.
Okay, let's Bollywood. You. Okay, let's do it one more time. Sorry. Hi, I'm at the Indian Folk Project with Peeyush here. Please subscribe to the channel for all the juice and all the great interviews for the independent artists. He's the only one doing it. Come on. This was fine.
This is fine.
Come on, man.
This is fine.
Yeah,
This is
IFP.
fine,
Subscribe.
Subscribe.
Thank you so much for having me here. Thank you so much, Peeyush. Thank you so much
Thanks,
for
man.
a great conversation. And
मजा तुम ईमानदारी से बिल्कुल you've been very vocal.
you have seen my interviews. You know this was as Raman as it gets. But I had a lot of fun. I did not know that you talking like this deep and like that ways. Like
deep and shallow and deep and shallow.
Deep and shallow. कि तुम ऊपरी बातें करते हो लेकिन तुम्हें juice चाहिए. But yeah, I really enjoyed it, man.
I really like mango. Okay.
But hey, thank you.